All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about something that I learned at my week 3 at the Stella Adler Academy. And this is something that relates to how to make you a better voice actor in general, but let's hone in on voice acting for a second. Voice acting is distinctly unique. You see, when I get an on-camera script, I'm supposed to utilize a reader. I'm supposed to have somebody whose emotions that I can play off of. In fact, that's what is preferred and the standard operating methodology, right? You have a reader, someone who's reading the lines alongside you, because the whole point is that they want to see how you are reacting in real time to the lines being read with you. When it comes to voice acting, you don't even have that luxury. 9 times out of 10, mostly 10 times out of 10, it's once in a blue moon that I'll receive a script and I can read alongside someone else. Most of the time, it's just me in my office back there reading these scripts by myself. And I have to build reality into that. So today's exercise is something that I learned from my wonderful teacher, Victoria, at the Stella Adler Academy. And it is about how you go about building that pre-life. So I hope that you'll join me. This is a one-on-one exercise. I want you to be connected the whole entire time. I'm going to ask you questions and I want you to answer them. You don't have to answer them out loud. You can write them down. You can think about them. You can answer them out loud if you want. Let's say that you had a line. That line was, "We had a wonderful time at the party." That's it. The line that you are given is, "We had a wonderful time at the party." Most of the time we're going to read that. We're going to see the specs that are provided and we're going to say, okay, I'm going to say it this way. I'm going to approach it this way. "We had a wonderful time at the party." We had a wonderful time at the party. There are a bunch of ways that you can say that. But let's go ahead and connect that to you. This is an imagining exercise that might help you. I want you, money is no object, none at all. Where would you have your party? Money is no object. For my choice, here's an example, was I would have it in Vail, Colorado, at the top of a ski resort. That would be my choice. Where would you have your party? All right. Next question. How many people would be invited to your party? Is it a small gathering? Is it absolutely massive? Understand, once again, money is no object in this imagining, in this scenario. I would personally have an intimate gathering of about 20 people. How about you? Okay, perfect. You now know where you're having your party and how many people are going to be there. All right, let's continue down that rabbit hole. What are you serving? Food and drink at this party. I myself am vegan, so I would be inviting 2 chefs out. One from Iceland. He specializes in vegetables roasted over an open fire and really fresh vegetables. And then the other one is a chef from Japan who specializes specifically in vegan sushi. Absolutely incredible. I spared no expense. I got them both to come out to this party. And for drinks, I'd be serving both non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages. How about you? Fantastic. Now, do not picture any of this as being silly. That's one of the biggest things we think of acting exercises as silly, but just keep going down this rabbit hole with me. Okay, you know who's there, what you're serving, where it is. What are you wearing? I said I want to go all out. I'm doing black tie, even with the coattails. I'm doing it all out. For jewelry, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Only the wedding ring. I'm going to have a chain on a signet that's on my lapel that goes directly down to my middle button. Nice, simple, classy. For shoes, I'm going to have not patent leather. That's going to be the one thing I'm going to call back to my original heritage. And I'm going to have loafers, and they're going to be audacious loafers. How about you? Fantastic. And last but not least, who's your date going to be? Not your wife, not your spouse, not your significant other. You can have anybody in the world be your date to this party, whether it be romantic or friendly. It doesn't matter. Who would you invite? Fantastic. Okay. Now, everyone is chatting, eating the wonderful food, having a great time in this beautiful location at this party that you have organized. You got the best music out. I said for my example that I would have two absolutely incredible musicians come out. It would be classical music. It would all be live performance. That would be the music. What music would you want? Okay. Now we have an entire evening. We have our date, the music, the location, the food, the drink, the ambiance, the dress. We have everything down. Now, everyone stops talking. A silence falls over the crowd, and you look around to see who's interrupting the party. And someone catches your eye. Whether it be a guy, a girl, he, she, they, doesn't matter. A child, it doesn't matter. But they catch your eye. And you lose all of the breath from your body. You lose all of the breath from your body, and you must go over and talk to them. I mean, it's your party. You're hosting it. You have to be polite. So you go over and you talk to them, and you guys talk the entire night. Conversation never lapses. Conversation never stops. Conversation never reaches a dull point. You talk, you laugh, you eat, you drink, you listen to music, you discuss the music, you discuss the food, everything you discuss. You have an incredible time. And now you get a sheet of paper and you have to read the line. We had a wonderful time at the party. Now that line means something different to you. This was a pre-life exercise. This is something that is important for voice actors, actors in general, to give life and meaning to the lines that you are given. They're written in this way for a specific way. You're in a specific scene and context, and you can build into whatever your imaginings are that context. So for example, if it was, we had a wonderful time at the party, but you had an absolute shit time at the party, and you know that because of the pretext of the rest of the script, if you're fed anything else, you can make that same exact imagining scenario, but just cater it towards that. So who's the cater that you wanted, but they fell through? And who did you have to get to replace that person? Who's the date that you wanted and they couldn't make it last minute, they had to call you 10 minutes before? What's the suit that you were wearing? Your favorite suit, your best outfit, and then it ripped. You get that line after that. Yeah, we had a wonderful time at the party. This imagining exercise helps give you pre-life to your reads, so that instead of just having words on a sheet of paper, you have life. This was something that transformed the way that I was actually approaching lines, because I always heard from all of the classes that I've taken, yeah, you need pre-life. You need the who, where, what, when, and why. Who are you talking to? Why are you saying it? What's the context of that relationship? But all of that in a vacuum doesn't mean all of that much. This exercise, however, helped me learn how to actually channel all of that into something useful. And I hope that it does the same for you. Thank you so much for sitting in on another episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.